Hey there, Christina with Ginger Mama Tarot. My cat, she will not get off my lap, so this is her tail. This will be the July extended Tartotscope for masculine energy who have Libra placements in their sun, moon, or rising. You can also rope in your Venus placement if you'd like. If you don't know what those are, feel free to Google sun, moon, and rising. You just need to know the city you were born in and where you were born. When we talk about masculine and feminine energy, we both embody both, but many people are more in their masculine energy or more in their feminine energy. So please keep that in mind. If you're more avoidant to conflict, if you're more focused on just like ego and money and controlling and kind of like these gender stereotypes to a degree that we hold, you might be more in your masculine energy. If you're unsure, go to my website, gingermama.com. I have an entire blog on there for free that talks about healed masculine, wounded masculine, healed feminine, wounded feminine. And if you're somewhere in the middle, which is the goal, then hopefully both of the readings for the Libra placement will resonate with you. But it's very fascinating as I was channeling for you in particular. And by the way, it does not matter which body you are in. We have male bodies that embody more feminine energy and female bodies that embody more masculine energy. That has nothing to do with sexual preference or anything like that. This is just an energy flow exchange. And it depends more so on your childhood. So anyways, what was coming in for me was the vision of like an old propeller plane. Like it was flying in the sky, almost like right into the sun. And it was almost like the pilot, like it was like the old school, like goggles and everything. But it was like the pilot was almost blinded by this sun, this like realization. But then I also had the image of a white house with blue shutters, a picket fence, and there was a front porch, and someone was sitting there then watching the planes like take off and land and all of that. And so it made me think maybe some of you had that experience growing up, or you're thinking about traveling, or just a new experience, an awakening around like that sun, like finding your own brightness and light. So yeah, and then I want to continue on this before I get to the cards, but yeah, I was saying someone might be feeling called to go on a trip this month. We'll see if the cards also align with that. The states that were coming in for me as I was channeling were California, Alabama, Connecticut, Michigan, and Georgia. So those might have significance for you, or if you are invited on a trip to one of those places, to me that's a yes. Definitely go. I feel like there's an important reason you're supposed to go. Obviously use your higher self, your discernment, your discretion, but it feels like a very important thing this month. Or maybe it's a future trip, but you're going to find out about it this month. You need to go ahead and plan that. Also, many of you might be feeling sensitivity to hot and cold this month, like temperature fluctuations. You might enter a room and suddenly feel very cold, or then suddenly hot, and you're like, am I having hot flashes? What's going on? A source is saying, don't stress about that. It's just, I don't know, somehow tied to your spiritual awakening. I've not really experienced any type of hot flashes or temperature fluctuations when it comes to my physical symptoms through my ascension, but I know people have a vast array of them, so that would not be beyond belief. Absolutely not. So maybe pay attention. What is the energy? Like maybe there are people in your energetic field that are bringing you down, and suddenly you feel really hot or you feel really cold, and that's the universe trying to tell you, like, go, run, not your people. Do you know what I mean? Some people, especially masculines, have difficulty tapping into that gut intuition. And so that might be a better way for you to like work with source and just say, hey, if you are like, these aren't my people, or I need to get out of a situation, like go ahead, throw some coldness or some heat my way. And that would be your sign to then move out of that energy. And you don't have to explain yourself. Just like, I'm done with the party. I'm done hanging out, whatever it is. So that was important. Also, I feel like either you as a child or you with your children, it depends, your age and your situation. But this month, to be more aware of children, in your orbit. How are they treated? What are you witnessing, and what does it bring up within you? I was channeling someone in the past who was very harsh with a child. I had my kids, I have 2 kids, they're 2 and 4. They have these sand toys, which might be significant in some way, the idea or memory of that. And then there was this little toy as well. And it just felt really important for you Libra masculines. Like there's something in the past that has to do with your childhood that maybe you have on the back burner, or maybe when you were a parent of young children. And also how you treated the feminine energy, or how that feminine energy was treated in your household. Were they respected for any care that was given to the children, or was there like this harsh energy, critical energy of them? So yeah, I think those are all the notes I have coming in. Important dates we will get to. First and foremost, on the 13th, we have this Capricorn full moon coming in, and Capricorn is also a cardinal energy. And you Libras, Aries, Libra, and Capricorns are all cardinal energies. They are that driving force. They go forward, they get the ball rolling on projects, and then normally other people kind of come in and carry on that project. They're not the best completers, but they're awesome at starting. They're awesome at the big ideas. And many cardinal energies are known to create large businesses, great ideas, business endeavors, all of that. And as an Aries, I totally get it. So those of us, myself included, with cardinal energy placement, as we approach this Capricorn full moon at the middle of the month on the 13th, Capricorn is also cardinal energy. So you're going to feel even more drive to do something. And again, maybe it's travel. Like you're going to feel this drive, like I got to do something. I want to do something. I want to do something. That's normal, okay? Like go with it, whether it's business or travel, a relationship, like who knows? So keep that in mind. And then on the 17th, we have Venus in Cancer while we're in Cancer season. And Cancer season is a time that is known to be kind of emotional, but at the same time, it could also be a really romantic time. Venus is the planet of love. And so, yeah, this is so beautiful. There's going to be some clarity here, Ace of Cups, about possibly like the person you love, or like someone you really care about, or just healing. Like this feels like healing and clarification about the past. And like the Three of Pentacles here, this could just be healing with a lot of energies in your life. Like you may be accessing forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for others, making amends with others. A lot of times people question what that means. You know, to make amends is just to reach out and say, hey, I was carrying this for a long time. I made a mistake and I will never do this to you again. I recognize what happened and I will not do it going forward. And then changing that behavior. So yeah, there might be people that you're gaining clarity about. It could also be clarity that you need to stay away from them, right? Especially that hot and cold. For some reason, that feels very significant to me. Also, you might be having dreams where you're waking up in night sweats, or suddenly like frantic, sweating, dripping, okay? This is very common. This occurred for me as well. Very, very, very common. Even if you do not remember your dreams, that you're waking up like that. There's not normally anything medically wrong with you. You can go get checked out, but this is just your body kind of purging this past subconscious everything. I mean, the body is connected to the soul. It is connected to the subconscious, our emotions, all of it is interconnected. And the more we can come to center and understand how the body, the mind, and the soul work together, the more harmonious we are in all of those areas of our lives. And again, that Three of Pentacles, body, mind, and soul, you could look at it that way. Maybe focusing on incorporating all of those things through the month of July. The star here, I want you to like start to see yourself, but also others as the star. Like, I feel like some of you might, there are people around you that maybe you didn't see in that way. You were like, oh, they're cool. Like, they're cool. But like, it's like, no, they're really cool. And just like, you're really cool, right? Like, I guess it's just like that idea of like, we mirror one another. And so the more you can look at others and be like, they're amazing, they're the star, like they're so great what they're doing, and like pump them up, even just your thoughts, right? The more that's going to kick back to you. Every thought we have out to the universe comes back to us tenfold or 1,000-fold or whatever you want to call it. Especially if it's a positive thought. Like the more we think positively about others in our lives, the more that energy comes right back to us, and others are then thinking positively about us. And that is the beauty of it. The Four of Pentacles here, actually for the Divine Feminine Libra reading, I was channeling a lot about protection. I was talking about the Llama energy and how that is about protection. I feel like you're being called to do the same. This could also be protecting financial assets, protecting just investments, But I feel like this is more energy. Like, who are you around? Again, that Three of Pentacles. Are they actually the star? Are they good people? Are they genuine? Are they kind? Are they speaking kindly? Are they bringing the right energy? Are they speaking kindly to children? Like, I don't know why children just seem so important. Like, some of you might be hanging out with people that treat children like shit, or they ignore them, or they're just mean to them. There's some weird something with children and someone you know. And you're being called to really readdress and say who is genuine in this and who is not. So keep that in mind. Strength reversed. If you're around people that are not being genuine with you or presenting the right energy, you're going to feel weaker and weaker, literally. And that's why it's important to protect your energy. You can also do this by clearing it out energetically. You can clear this out physically. If you need to, you can block people from your contact list and not speak to them, whatever you need to do. But clear out this energy and protect yourself this month. You run the risk of really getting in your head and overthinking this. I feel like Libras, you have a tendency to like want to be friends with everyone. Like, you're like that balance. You're like, but I see the good and bad in everyone, and like love and light, whatever. I just want it to all work out. And the truth is, some people are not meant to be in our lives. They're not. And you need to cut them out. And other people really are meant to be in our lives, and you need to protect that too and cherish that. And so you got to get really real with yourself about what cycles you need to cut out and what cycles you want to protect. And also, the world here can be protecting your own body, right? Your own mind, your own soul, your own spirit. When it comes to love, look at this. We have a Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers here. Yeah, but I also, my goodness, yeah, okay. This isn't going to apply to all of you, but if you are dating or a divine counterpart situation, I don't know, in separation, masculines, you are with someone who is massive conflict and drama. And it could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus does not need to be, but this person appears to be nurturing and nice, but like, and maybe you're with them right now. But I think you need to really dig deep and ask yourself, is this person actually who they say they are? What is their energy like? How do I feel in their presence? Because let me tell you, if it's a divine counterpart, if it's someone you were so in love with, you are going to feel so calm and peaceful. You're going to feel restored. You're going to feel the most gentle energy when you are physically in their presence. And understand that a lot of conflict comes when we separate from those energies. We get afraid, we run from those connections, and then suddenly we get into other connections and it appears nice, the logical way we're discussing topics or thinking, but there's something off with the energy. There's something off with the energy. So this month, keep that in mind, especially with the 17th, that Venus in Cancer. I mean, I just feel like there's like an emotional release that needs to take place at the beginning of the month, and it's going to get really intense as you lead up to the full moon, unless you can fully release this. So yeah, be stubborn in your energy, okay? I do think you do have, many of you, a divine counterpart. If you're not already with them, you know, you have someone that I think you're realizing you're awakening to this connection. It's like you've been stubborn in the past, though, and you did not choose this person. This is someone you've been in separation with, you didn't want it with. Maybe that connection was so safe and calm and beautiful when you were in their presence that it scared you, which is very common with both counterparts. And so you ran from that. And so, you know, the question becomes, do you want to fix it, right? What can you do? Do you care? Or are you just going to sit there and let it be? You know, I feel like you'd be a fool to do that, just FYI. The Emperor reversed, because the truth is there are not connections like this that happen often. There aren't. It's a gift, and especially if you're true divine counterparts, it is so rare. It is so rare. It is so rare. And so treasure it, cherish it. The Emperor reverse tells me that that is the block, is you know that you're in the wrong connection now and you want to be in this other connection in some way, but you're afraid to take the leap off that cliff and just be like, all right, let me tell him how I feel. And so that's something only you can do. But if you can provide that balance and stop looking to the past this month, you're going to be feeling so much better, especially as we hit the end of July, you guys. We have the new moon on the 28th. that kicks off Leo season. And I'm telling you, Leo season is going to be lit. August is going to be great. We're all going to be feeling so much better. So please release any people not serving you, friends, family, lovers. Deal with the emotional pain of some past stuff, whether it's mothers, fathers, just something there in your childhood. Release that, possibly travel this month or plan a trip, and move forward if you know you have a counterpart out there. I love all of you. Have a beautiful, wonderful month of July, and I will see you next month. Please like and subscribe if you want more content.